Oh my.
Oh my god.
Is it running?
It's running now.
No.
We're good. The Monkees! Dude, heck yeah.
Nice.
My sister just sent me a snap of the Monkees, it's a band. An old school band.
Yeah, no.
Pretty dope. Anyway, I was just going.
That's what the Gorillas are based off of. Did you actually know that?
It took me a second. Like, yeah, I got you. I know exactly what you're saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Anyway, I was going through the app with Evan, the Bumble app,
Yeah.
and it's just swiping. Nope, and then internet connection lost. Great.
But I love how like the hypocrisy of, oh yeah, I make sure I go through their bio and read them and get to know the real them. And not 5 minutes later, he comes back from the bathroom, swipe, left, right. We're like, bro, what about the bios? And he's just like got his face right in his phone.
Screw the bios. I changed my mind.
Oh, look at that hot face.
Swipe. Love it. It's pretty much, it's a good experience. I don't know. I think it's fun. See, did I ever get that key? Did I miss that?
I don't know.
I got tea. Aromatic tea.
What can you do with tea?
Nothing that I can't do with lotion, I guess. Evan just took a photo of me. I just looked at it. It was the perfect photo. It was so weird. We can just have it up on the screen for this entire 2 minutes. Yeah, guy. Did that do it for you? Ooh. Woo. What was your intention with that?
I was just sending it to Kendra.
Save it!
I did.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why. It reminded me of that moment where we were in 1140 and you were playing guitar and I was like, Arturo. And you just had that...
I was mad at you. We were rehearsing for a show and Evan's just messing around with his phone and everything and I'm like, Evan, get working. And then he's like, hey, Arturo, and he's recording it and I'm just...
And then you look up and you just have that blank face.
Just like... It wasn't a blank face, it was more of like, I can't believe you're doing that. I was so angry at you. It wasn't a blank face, it was just like, oh my god. I was so angry.
So you mask your anger with like laughing and just like no expression.
Oh, it's because I deal with it after. I go home and I crash my car in buildings. That's a story of how did I ever tell that story of how my first time driving a car, I ran it through my house?
What?
I never told
that. Wait. Was that in the garage?
Yeah, in the garage.
Okay.
I did tell that.
Oh, wait, no, you told me, but I don't think you told any of these viewers.
Oh my god. This is like when I was 12. It was the first time ever driving a car. My stepdad, was pulling into the driveway, and we live in a house that was still a little slanted, and for some reason I saw him pulling up, and I'm like, oh dude, I want to drive the car, I want to park it for you into the garage. It's only a couple of feet, and he's like, have you ever done this before? And I'm like, oh dude, plenty of times. I do it all the time. Never once have I done that. I've never driven a car, but I just wanted to drive. I had the anxiety of I need to learn how to drive as soon as possible. So I get in the car, I turn it on, and I'm literally, it's on the hill, and I just have to drive just a couple feet, right? Just to put it in the garage.
Yeah.
My garage is, it's connected to my room. So I can hear the garage door open and close, and it's literally my bedroom is right, as soon as you...
So as soon as you pull in, there's a wall, and then...
On the other side is my room, exactly.
Okay.
So for me, it was my first time ever driving a car, but I wanted to drive, and I told my stepdad, please, just, I want to drive, and I want you to show me how to drive, and I'll prove it to you that I can do it.
I can prove it to you!
So I get in the car, I turn it on, and as soon as I hit drive, I put the car in drive, it starts rolling backwards. I didn't know this at the time, but drive doesn't really mean like go. It does mean go. You can go straight, but if you don't apply the gas to it, you're not gonna go straight right away. So it starts rolling backwards. So I'm like, oh crap! Then there's something wrong with it. So I slam on the brakes and I put it on reverse, thinking that it's gonna go the other way. And I go a little bit. I still keep going backwards. So I'm like, screw that. So I hit the brake again, put it in drive, and then I just floor the gas. Going 40, I think about 10, 15 miles an hour into the garage, through my room, destroyed my bed, destroyed my TV, everything. And as soon as I got outside, my stepdad was in tears, just hoping that I was okay. And then partially because it's like, oh my god, this is my car. How am I gonna go to work? I never even thought about that until later on, oh my god, I just destroyed my stepdad's car. I totaled it. And then when he called my mom and told him everything, and then when mom got home, she was just in tears, why did you do this, Arturo? And I'm like, I didn't do it on purpose. I just wanted to learn how to drive. No one would teach me. So I had to take the wheel literally into my own hands. Well, into my room.
Oh my god.
And then, I don't know how, but I somehow convinced them later on, I just want to learn how to drive. So whatever that means, I'll do it. And the way I learned how to drive is that I think I convinced my stepdad that every once in a while, every morning, if I did my chores or if I did something, he would get in the car with me and we would be driving to... We would just drive around the neighborhood. And that's how I started to learn how to drive. But your story's probably not as dramatic as mine. But how was the first time you learning how to drive? How was that?
It was good. Nothing extreme. Well, okay, there was a stupid incident later, but... So my first experience driving was, my dad was like, okay, you got your whatever, well, technically, wait. Let's see, what am I legally drove a couple times.
Illegally.
In the state of Wyoming.
Illegally.
Possibly. It's just allegedly. Nobody knows. Because I don't know.
I mean, I know.
No, you don't.
I'm present right now. I feel like I know this. Anyway.
Probably not. Anyways, my first time actually driving was in, well, besides, actually on the streets, just around the neighborhood, a little bit farther north than we are right now.
Okay.
In the blue truck. And it was just basically driving around the blocks. My dad telling me all the things. Because, I already knew how to drive. I've been in the car with enough people to actually know everything.
Mm-hmm.
So me being smart ass, I know everything.
Yeah.
So it went just normally. It was frightening,
yes.
But it was just it was normal. It was natural.
Okay.
And I guess there isn't really much other to tell.
That was it?
Yeah. I mean, just over time, I would clock my hours to from between getting my permit and my license. That's basically the story of Bino.
Nice.
And his license.
Well, I'm glad that you're safe.
Oh, okay. So there was one time I think when I was getting my permit hours, I was driving with the blue truck with my Padre. We were going home, and we were approaching a stoplight,
mm-hmm.
and I'm in the right lane. There's two. A truck and a minivan, I think, in the left lane, and the truck is they're both on my left, and I'm kind of in between them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's the truck, and I'm on the right side, but a little bit in front of him, almost like he's in my blind spot.
Yeah.
And in front of me, I'm in kind of almost the blind spot of the van. I think my dad mentions or whatever, okay, we probably don't want to take the light up ahead. We're gonna want to do the one closer, the closest one to us.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's probably too late. But I don't know what went through me or through my head. I wasn't trying to be defiant or anything, but I basically forced my way between that truck and whatever. And there was no accident. There was no rubbing. I fit in there like a glove. But that was extremely close, and my dad was livid with me. I mean, we could have gotten in a wreck, but it was fine.
Why would you're a crazy kid?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Poor judgment, but I mean, I knew that we would be able to fit, and I wanted the light to take a left, but
wow,
stupidity,
It happens.
Live and learn. I mean, there was no damage, so like, I felt guilty about it, but at the same time, it's just like, we can move on.
I'd feel really guilty about that too.
Dude, did I set my birth control?
You did not. I've been checking the time here. But that's the good stuff, man. The first time you were out driving. I don't know if you guys remember the first time you were out driving. How scary.
Like, going on the freeway was like the scariest.
Oh yeah.
Especially when I was going on the freeway when I had my permit. It was like, I would have rather gone on like the freeways kind of here in Minnesota with like 60 mile. I mean, we do have a 70 mile an hour area, but normally it's like 60 sometimes.
Yeah.
But when I was taking a trip with my dad to Wyoming, they have like 70 mile an hour roads, and with this like big diesel truck that we have, it's like you have to, I don't know, it feels way more empowering. You're taking, I mean, it's nice having like you have control of the road because, you know, you're this huge ass truck,
Right.
you know, so you don't have to worry about whatever. If anything happens, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You know, other people would die, but you know,
Oh my God.
not me. But it was so scary. Like, we'd pull over off to like a rest stop, we'd switch places, and I'd get on, like, I'd merge just fine, but it's just like, it's so scary. Like, you have to like apply a lot of gas, at least with the truck, to get up to that 70 miles an hour. And then because the roads are so stupid and like they're kind of slanted on like the freeways on the way there, like through Iowa and Kansas and all this stuff, it's like you have to like fight to stay on the road.
Yeah, of course.
That was just scary. I don't even know how to describe that.
No, it sucks.
That was kind of my freeway experience, and from that I basically hated it. But after just driving normally in our hometown, you know, it's like way more natural. It's not just fighting to like for your life to stay on the road.
Yeah, of course. That's crazy though. I would have never. There's been a couple times where like, I mean, as you drive, you're like semis, just being next to semis, or being next to cars, or just being stupid. I've like learned to just stay 3 car lengths back, you know, just away from those guys. In case anything happens, I have the time to swerve out of control and die or something in my own hands.
I feel that. What were you gonna say?
No, I thought that was the Master Ball, but it's not.
It's not the Master Ball.
He's gonna release the Master Ball soon.
Yeah,
But
I think isn't it on his like desk or something?
I think it is, but I don't think it's at this hideout. I think it's somewhere else. Let's see. How much time do you think we got
I
left?
think we got about
A couple minutes.
maybe probably another 5.
Oh yeah, so here let's talk about our plans with our schedule for releases here for our shows.
Yeah.
So what's your plan for releasing?
As of like next week, I mean, I did it a little bit, but it should be probably Monday and Wednesday are gonna be Pokemon releases. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Live streaming on Mondays and Fridays around from like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, about something like that. And that's pretty much the schedule right now. We're gonna try to very soon, implement new games into our schedule. But we're still kind of figuring out how we're gonna go about time scheduling, releasing them.
Yes.
So that'll be the dilemma. Oh, go away.
Yeah.
And the pretty girls that you like don't message you for another 24 hours.
Yep. Exactly.
It's depressing.
It's just the way it is.
Alright.
Oh, tell me about your date real quick before you.
Oh.
You went on a date.
That I did. A while back, I met this one girl from, I don't even remember. But anyways, my friend knows her, and they go back from like middle school. They knew each other. Anyways, she hits me up on whatever and says like, "Hey, we should hang out sometime." That's what we do. I think it was maybe a week ago or something like that. We went to Noodles and Company, and it was good. She's a very good conversationalist. We talked for I think 4 hours in Noodles and Company, and we were just like chilling. It was a good time, but there wasn't really much, I don't know, connection. Like the conversation and like interest was there, but I think it was mutual. That it was just like, hey, I could just see us being friends, not really pursuing anything else.
Okay.
And I think that was just like the vibes we both got.
Nice.
So.
Are you guys still texting?
No.
Cool. Awesome.
We did like a little bit, but like that was 2 days after or something. But it wasn't. We didn't really say anything. It was just like. I think it had to do with like Halloween coming up.
Oh yeah.
At least at the time. And then that was pretty much it. Most people just like ignore me and just leave me on read, you know.
On Snapchat.
Yep. Well, in life as well, you know. They just try to stay away from me.
Yeah.
So that's life, you know.
Sounds like a dilemma. Like a hard little. It's hard to hear for a pimp. For Halloween, I never showed you a picture, but I'm gonna go. So there's a Halloween party that I might be going to tonight. I'm still debating because I finally have a day off, and that's today. And I don't really necessarily want to go to a party. I want to record music. I want to start doing like the things that I want to do today. I still have time, and maybe I might go. But I went to go buy a costume because I could wear it at my restaurant, and that was an avocado. Hopefully, I can send you a picture so you can put it in this video. This is me as an avocado.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dude, this is. Look at this avocado right here.
Prime time.
Woo!
Look at that nut. Because it's got like a little thing. Actually, as I was putting on the suit, it looked like I was pregnant because that's where the pit is right in the belly. And then I was just going around bumping people with with the core of the avocado, the pit.
Nice.
I was just like, hey, what are you doing here? It's just like pushing him with the pit. And I'm like, this is.
It's Giovanni.
Inconvenient. Oh, okay. Do we have time to beat this guy, or are we?
Let's go for it. Why not?
Alright, let's do it. Oh, voiceover.
I must say, I'm impressed to meet you. I got you here. What's up?
What's up, baby?
Team Rocket captured the Pokemon from around the world. You know what I'm saying? They important tools, keeping around the criminals and prize going. You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader.
Not me.
Giovanni.
See what happened was.
We're the Bloods and the Crips. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Gang life. It's for your insolence. You.
I was just like, you have a specific word that you're supposed to, or sentence that you're saying, but you're not saying anything about the sentence. I love that. That was good. Oh, did you see his Pokeball?
Yeah, it was a Master Ball.
Yeah, the Master Ball.
Hands mastered my. Okay. Ooh. No. Woo. All right.
Oh, sweet. Here we go. I gotta take. Oh no. No.
No.
We're both weak to each other.
No.
My Metal Claws has to take him out. I'm trying to evolve Charmander. Yes. Detroit, land of critical.
Awesome. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, I was I'm finally like getting in the groove of like making more music, not just being stuck. Like I can get ideas, but now it's like it's flowing more.
Oh, we need to check that out before we leave.
Yeah, and I mean, kind of like writing more, getting more lyrics, and but most importantly, like feeling like getting important. I don't know what is the word I'm looking for. Basically, having an importance or a purpose for the music, or like
an urgency.
Yeah, but also that it has meaning. So like whenever I make a song, it's not just mindless pop music. It has a rhythm, and it's all trying to reflect something.
Well, that's what everyone that has ever made like, what's it called, music. Mm-hmm. They always start somewhere, right? But what defines them is where they choose to take that next step, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's where you're at, where you're starting to realize, like, oh my god, like I'm here, but I want to go. I know where I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
You know, that's the exciting part, is that you're ready to go. You know.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get rocked by Genghis Khan. Oh, maybe he's showing you again.
Yeah. So my the song that I think I showed you a clip of it, but the lyrics are based off of like missed opportunities, and it was about this one girl that I met, or haven't met, but saw. But anyways, it's kind of about that. And I'm just
I
like,
did it. I don't know how I did it.
That's good.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm actually really excited. Like once you put out your if you put your songs with the anime or whatever animated thing you're gonna do, along with like Maribel and all that other stuff, see how it like all flows in. I'm intrigued to see how that turns out for you.
Oh, which that's something we can talk about some other time. So we'll write down.
Wait, did you
my
just
story
beat
ideas.
Giovanni?
I did, yeah.
That was like so underwhelming.
Yeah, that was.
Like I just like it's Giovanni, you know.
you
Whatever.
just blanked out through that whole fight.
Pretty much,
That was it, guy. I beat him quick.
dude. 2 episodes later and we're out. Nice.
That's it.
High five.
Can we put like 2 dudes jumping in midair? And there's like a unicorn just like, ooh, like the first time man made fire, just. Oh, God. Anyway,
All right. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I think we're on YouTube right now. We go live streaming on Twitch Mondays and Fridays if we can.
at Twin Chickens.
At Twin Chickens.
Yes.
Have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Bye.